How's it going, everyone? Want to give you guys a heads up on some great PlayStation game deals that you can check out. Amazon is still running a great buy one get one free sale and some other deals on Amazon as well. Actually, a complete Amazon-centric episode today, so let's just get right into it. As I mentioned at the top, Amazon is still running their buy two for the price of one. Buy one get one free, essentially. It is, unfortunately, it looks like they've pulled Like a Dragon Ishin from the roster of games, which is a huge bummer, given that that was one of the best offers that was available. But what can you do? Sometimes these things do happen and games get pulled, etc., etc. But there's still a lot of great options. I covered the PlayStation stuff, but there's also good Switch stuff if you do want to check that out. I'll give a mention to some of those titles in a little bit, but PlayStation stuff, the things that really stood out to me, Theater Rhythm Final Bar Line is $47.61. You can get buy one get one free. Either you split the game, you split the copies with a friend and you pay half, or you can get something like Theater Rhythm Final Bar Line and Octopath Traveler 2. I think that as a combo is really good. Octopath just came out earlier this year. Generally an incredibly well-received JRPG. If you're looking for your turn-based JRPGs, Octopath is going to be a really solid pickup. Forspoken is there as well. As much as I did have my negative things to say about that game, I also did say at $15 to $20-ish, it would be a good buy. And while it's not exactly 20, you'll get it for like 21 and change. I think that's a pretty good price for Forspoken. A game that has some fun to be had, but, you know, the narrative is just so bad, and the characters are so unlikable that, you know, that does detract from the experience a little bit. But, you know, for around 20 bucks, I think it's a decent buy. Field Chronicle is a game that I enjoyed a lot more than a lot of other people. I really like the aesthetic and the narrative to the game. It is a game that's a little bit hard to follow, and the tactical gameplay is so easy. Like, and I'm not good at tactics games, and I thought Field Chronicle was ridiculously easy. So, you know, essentially 20 bucks on that isn't bad. No More Heroes Day 1 edition, 20 bucks essentially on that, $39, so even a little bit less than that. Motto Anomalies is $27. That's a decent little JRPG. Definitely more so a budget title there, but yeah, decent little game. I did a video on it earlier this year, and I had a pretty decent time with it, so not a blowaway game, but decent. Fist Forged in Shadow Torch, the limited edition, is $40 and buy one get one free. Dying Light Anniversary Edition, I mean, that's 40 bucks. That's kind of expensive, but Endling Extinction is Forever, recently a Plus title. You know, some decent options there. As far as Nintendo Switch stuff, you've also got like Triangle Strategy and Bravely Default 2 there, so those are good options. Temtem is on there as well. WarioWare, Get It Together, so, you know, a couple of decent options there if you are looking to pick up buy one get one free deals. Moving on from that, I do want to highlight some of the deals that are available on Amazon, just standalone deals. You do have Watch Dogs Legion at $7.99. This was a part of Best Buy's 10 days, $10 sale. Well, why not get it even cheaper at Amazon for $7.99? I mean, Watch Dogs at this point as an IP has just lost so much steam. It's kind of a bummer, because if you go back to 2014 and how big Watch Dogs could have been, it's kind of wild to see how far it's fallen, or more so how the potential was never realized with Watch Dogs. I still had fun with all of the games. I thought Watch Dogs 1 had a decent story. I thought Watch Dogs 2 really improved upon Watch Dogs 1, but as I've said in the past, unfortunately, it didn't have the Assassin's Creed 2 effect, where Assassin's Creed 2 really revitalized Assassin's Creed as a franchise. Watch Dogs 2 didn't do that. Legion, it has some fun to it, but this is the price you pay for it. Like $8, it's a fine pickup. So check it out. Immortals Fenyx Rising, 84% off for $9.49. Ridiculous deal for Immortals Fenyx Rising. Available on Plus Extra, as is Watch Dogs Legion, but I had fun with Immortals Fenyx Rising. Don't get it twisted. I didn't think it was this fantastic game that a lot of other people did, but again, my opinion sometimes does not align with everybody else's thought. Look, I played Baldur's Gate 3, and I didn't really get into it as much as everybody else. Would I ever say not to pick it up? No. Sometimes my opinion is just the outlier, and your opinion is going to vary greatly, and if you look at it, most people thought Immortals Fenyx Rising was a really, really great open-world action adventure game, and I had fun with it for sure. I thought there was a nice amount of depth to the gameplay. Wasn't crazy about the art style and the narrative to the game. I thought some of the comedy didn't really hit home with me. I know that Immortals Fenyx Rising was scheduled to have a sequel. Unfortunately, that got canceled, and, you know, the rumblings we heard about that sequel, man, that sequel looked like they were actually trying something new and unique with it. As far as, like, Ubisoft-published titles, and Immortals was already a pretty unique Ubisoft-published game, but unfortunately, looks like that'll never be a reality. But the first game, $9.49, still think that's a good buy. I want to give a shout to the Kingdom Hearts all-in-one package. Whenever this is available physically, you gotta pick it up if you have any interest in these games, because the price is just gouged to the heavens when it comes to the digital release of these games. Remember that this gets you Kingdom Hearts 1.5, 2.5, 2.8, and Kingdom Hearts 3. Like, a loaded collection with a lot of stuff. The only thing is you don't get the Remind DLC for, what's it called, Kingdom Hearts 3, which, that's fine. That's not that big of a deal, but yeah. This is a great collection of games, amazing soundtracks to these games as well. Kingdom Hearts 1 absolutely does show its age. Kingdom Hearts 2 I still think is freaking fantastic. I went back and played Kingdom Hearts 1, I want to say probably like 9 or so months ago, and I was just like, man, this game really does show its age. But Kingdom Hearts 2 I still think is fantastic, and simple and clean. Sanctuary, I mean, those are goated soundtracks, so, you know, like, from a soundtrack standpoint, these games are tremendous as well, and obviously a lot of Disney flavor to them as well, Final Fantasy flavor with the first 2 games, a lot of great stuff, and you got Birth by Sleep in here, Raid Chain of Memories, there's a lot of content for your dollar with this collection, so check it out. Walking Dead Telltale Definitive Series is $16.70. Walking Dead Seasons 1 through 4, the Michonne miniseries as well. Love Walking Dead. At least the first 2 seasons I thought were tremendous. The subsequent seasons were good as well. Season 1, I played when it came out, and I literally cried. And, yo, give me some slack. I think I was like 15 when Season 1 came out, so I was still a young lad. And you know what? Like, Season 1's emotional as hell, so don't give me flack on that. Season 2's great as well. Really, when it comes to Telltale, I always say Walking Dead Season 1 and Wolf Among Us 1A, 1B as far as the best Telltale games. You could throw in Season 2 of Walking Dead in there as well. I think Season 2 is really good. So, you know, for all this content for $16.70, I think this is a great deal. So definitely worthwhile to check that out. A lot of great content here. So have a look at that. Resident Evil Village is $16. It looks like the MSRP for this dropped to $19.99, or, I mean, that's what Amazon is saying. The typical price is $19.99, but 16 bucks on that is really good. Resident Evil Village, one of my favorite games of 2021. Thought it was a really well-made game. Obviously, this isn't the Gold Edition, so if you can wait on playing this game, yo, just wait longer. The Gold Edition will eventually be like Resident Evil 7 Gold Edition pricing, which is like, that you can get these days for like 10 bucks, and you'll get like the bonus content and all that stuff, but the Gold Edition for RE Village is still going for, you know, 25, 30 bucks, around that range, so this is a little bit better, and honestly it might be more than 25, 30 now that I think about it, but yeah, Village for 16 is great. And then I do want to give a shout to Cyberpunk 2077, $19.49 on this. When this goes on sale on the PlayStation Store, it's $29.99, so a little bit cheaper. You'll obviously get the free upgrade to the PlayStation 5 version. Phantom Liberty is about to drop, September 26th, I believe, is the release on that. That's shaping up really nicely, excited for that, and, you know, Cyberpunk, nobody should play it on the PS4, but if you have a PS5, it's actually a pretty good RPG, and you're not going into it thinking it's like the second coming of video games with this game like a lot of people did in 2020. Hey, for a while, I thought it was gonna be like that, but then it got delayed like 84 times, and at that point, people should have just, you know, people should have realized that this game had some trouble in paradise going on. But at this point, $19.49 is pretty good. Go watch Edge Runners, the Netflix series, like an anime. That's pretty good, and yeah, 2077 at this point, good game. And it's nice to see that even though that this game fumbled a little bit, a lot, let's say, at release, that CDPR is not going to give up on this IP and this world, because I think they've crafted a really compelling world that they can develop and have it evolve over time. Yeah, they misfired with 2077, but a lot of games misfired with their first release. Assassin's Creed 1, in my opinion, misfired with its first release, and look at what Assassin's Creed became. So I think there's a lot of time for Cyberpunk to become something incredibly compelling, and you already see, like, this come together with 2077. But that'll do it for me. Again, a lot of great deals over on Amazon. Links to everything in the description box. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.